Fraser Island is renowned for its unsurpassed natural beauty. The largest sand island in the world, with an area of over 1,800 square kilometres, it was added to the UNESCO World Heritage Register in 1992 in recognition of its outstanding natural values. 2 million years in the making, the island is a unique mosaic of mangrove forests, wallum and coastal heath, patterned fen peat swamps, eucalypt woodlands and majestic rainforests growing on sand. The island's sands also act as a filter for the largest unconfined freshwater aquifer in the world. This supplies many running crystal clear creeks and almost half the world's perched dune lakes. Fraser Island is known as Gari, meaning paradise in the local Butchulla language. Cultural connections to the island date back more than 6,000 years, a connection that the Butchulla people still maintain today. But economic and development pressures have made their mark on the island. Sand mining and logging activities from the late 19th century resulted in changes that are still visible today. Although both activities were abolished in the latter part of the 20th century, the island is still exposed to a range of threats, including degradation from over 350,000 visitors and their vehicles a year, fire, invasive weeds and pests like the cane toad and pandanus leaf hopper, and climate change. In 2005, the Burnett Mary Regional Group convened a workshop with the island's stakeholders, including the island's land manager, Queensland Parks and Wildlife Service, to discuss how to work more collaboratively on weed management. Out of the workshop came FINIA, Fraser Island Natural Integrity Alliance, an umbrella group for all the partners linked by a common desire to protect and restore the natural integrity of Fraser Island together.
10 seconds, it'll be almost ready to go.
The biggest problem we had with Fraser Island, though, was the issues relating to tenure. We had national park, we had unallocated state land. We also had 2 different councils, which have now amalgamated. So the idea was to bring all those stakeholders together to really come up with an action plan on how to move forward.
You can't achieve much without collaborating or cooperating with other people. And I think FINIA is a great example of where a whole group of lots of different types of people with lots of different interests come together under one umbrella to just talk about what can be done best for the island. And like in our Butchulla law, the first one is what's good for the land comes first. And so I honestly believe that all of the groups that participate under FINIA in some way or other align with that Butchulla law about trying to do what's best for the land. And
the main reason I'm here is to represent George Haddock and the National Parks Association of Queensland. And because Fraser Island is the largest or the most well-visited national park in Queensland, and I think it needs more support from everyone, including the association I belong to.
FINIA has kind of tied all the groups together. We were working at Sandy Cape completely by ourselves. We didn't have a clue what was going on at Eurong or Happy Valley. And we've met with those groups and we've talked with them and we've seen what they're doing. So we know what they're doing. They know what we're doing. We can exchange ideas on techniques, etc. So FINIA has tied that together, groups coming together and sharing ideas.
We can achieve so much more because we know now what the council are doing when they're doing their council spraying programs. And in fact, on our last weeding project that Fido had here in Eurong, we discovered some weeds that were in our capacity to deal with, but it's on council land, and we took a GPS reading, just emailed it through to the Fraser Coast Regional Council, and they dealt with the problem. So that we're now actually coordinating and achieving so much more because we're working in concert. 10
years ago when I came here for the weeds workshop, that was my first visit to Fraser Island, And my love for this island has grown not just with the island, but with the people that have a passion for it.